Thank you everyone for coming to Deb Chanel's 48th World, where we do recaps and reviews on soap operas and reality shows. And we do shopping hauls as well. But thank you for coming to my channel to preview and get the cup of tea of today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Okay, guys? Why don't we just get right on into it? Okay. Of course, you know we're recapping from last episode. Thomas has finally been told that he's the father of baby Douglas, and he can't, realize that this is the truth and all this matters. So that's basically where we are. They're still in Ridge's office. Thomas is still reeling from getting their information that he's Thomas's father. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Baby Douglas' father. Due to he took one night into his own hands, had sex with Ridge's current, ex-fiance. Then he came back and picked her back up. And the baby was already assimilated as we were speaking. And them making up. So he blames Thomas for that error and that betrayal. So he feels it's fitting that he takes his son and raises him as his own, as punishment. Ridge is very delusional. He has snapped from reality. Somebody need to get a hold of him, okay? All right. So basically, Thomas is giving him the 411 and giving him the 911. That he's not going to take his baby as his own, regardless of how he felt he was betrayed by sleeping with his wife. So we go on to Katie and Caroline. Katie is trying to get Caroline straight on what she should be doing versus what she has been doing when it comes to Thomas knowing the truth about his son. They done kept it a secret long enough. The baby's almost 5 months old now, and definitely Thomas have been drawn to the baby, and for good reason. He's the father. So father instincts kicked in. So we leave there. We go to Wyatt and Liam. Liam is over there. No, Wyatt is over there visiting Liam. And of course, they're not getting along with each other because pretty much Liam's already told him, look, I am basically going to be with my wife, the one that you stole, and I'm going to get her back. Pretty much. They both really pretty much say it's the same. They're going to fight over Steffi, and the best man's going to win. So, Bill pays Steffi a trip out to the beach house while Wyatt is over there visiting Liam, and they both getting into it. He goes over there to basically try to console her that, yeah, you're in a pretty big pickle. You're in a tight spot, but guess what? You married my other son. You committed to him through vows were exchanged, rings were exchanged. You got you a ring. He didn't get him a ring. And y'all tattooed y'all love for each other on your fingers. So therefore, you're solidified with Wyatt. Now I know you've had issues, and I know you've had love, and you still had love for my other son, Liam. But that is in your past. That's not in your present. Okay? Or your current state. Or your future. You chose it, regardless how, or where, or why, or when, or what, or what information you were given. However, you could have stayed a spinster, not Spencer, but spinster, until Liam either showed up or Body showed up or something to that effect, but you didn't. You chose my other son. You could have went and chose any other man in this universe, in the state of California, but you chose my other son. I will not have any beef or discord between my sons, Steffi. So, I am letting you know up front. I'm giving it to you without chaser so that you'll know where I firmly stand. Now, okay, that's just where it is. That's where it's going to be. So basically, Steffi knew he was serious because Bill is a serious man. He looks at all angles. He understands the dynamics and the relationships and all that. However, what's done is done. We move on. Whether he'll take that on advice, that straightforwardness when it comes to him, Katie, and Brooke, I don't know. I'll let you know. But I don't think so. We're good at giving advice, solid advice. But when we're trying to take it, it ain't gonna work out that way. Okay. So we go back to Wyatt and Liam. Wyatt is trying to tell them to move on. Don't forget about Steffi, because you have those memories you have, and some of them are very good, but then you have to focus on the bad. Y'all weren't in good standings when you left, so I don't understand what the issue is. But he wants them to move on. He wants Liam to leave Steffi alone. All right, that's pretty much what Bill's over there telling her too. But is she gonna comply? Hell no. All right, but anyway, we move back on to Caroline and Katie. Caroline stated Katie it was her fault, and she shouldn't have brought that information out. Situation between her and Ridge, and it was their choice to tell or not to tell, or when to tell. And it wasn't Katie. Katie wasn't your choice to be saying all that. Katie is telling her, when were you going to tell Thomas? Did you think it was fair for you not to tell Thomas, or you could to continue to put it off telling him? What if something happened with the child? Come on now. Y'all know I did child a favor. I did the right thing. You know that's Thomas' baby. The baby's what, 5 months now? He should have known 5 months ago. Okay? Come on. Don't play me like that. Then we go to Thomas. Thomas is still reeling in the office with his dad for him giving him the information that he's Douglas' father by that one night little stand they had together, him and Caroline. And Ridge tries to tell Thomas, no, 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 no. He's my child. I'm taking Douglas away from you as punishment. I'm going to assume the rights and responsibility of that son, because technically that should have been my son. Ridge, good and doggone well, you couldn't have no children. So even out the union that you and Caroline shared, no baby was going to come into that unless you adopted a child. Okay? Or she got in vitro fertilization done to her by a sperm donor. So come on, let's cut to the chase. Stop playing that little whistle. I'm tired of hearing it. So then we go back to Steph and Bill. Steph is trying to say, you made it sound so easy. And he said, yes, it is that easy. I mean, you understand your feelings. I understand those dynamics. But however, you chose my son, my other son. He was there for you when nobody else was. Nobody else couldn't comfort you in the way that you needed. He comforted you. If Lynn was not in the picture, that you didn't know any of this had happened, none of this transpired of your knowledge, you would have been happy, and you probably would have been pregnant by now. So just keep those same lines of thinking the same way, even though Liam's back. He's not for you. Move on. So she looking all stupid and like, I ain't finna leave him alone. I'm finna eat my cake and eat it too. But he basically told her, you cannot do that. You cannot have your cake and eat it too. You cannot have double portions of the Spencer men. I'm sorry. So then we go on to Liam and Wyatt. Liam is saying he will not let Steffi go. He don't care if she got a ring on her finger. He don't care if she got tattoos on her eyes, her ears, her nose, her mouth, her fingers, whatever. He don't give a shit. He's going to fight for Steffi, and that's the bottom line. So get ready for a fight, Wyatt. That's pretty much what he's telling you. So anyway, we go on to Caroline and Ridge. Caroline is saying she should be in there. No, so we go to Caroline and Katie. So Caroline's telling Katie that she should be in there helping Ridge to tell Thomas. I'm like, you didn't try to tell him before that, so why you want to brush your little biscuit butter on in there now? No, ma'am, stay out of it, just like Katie said. Katie is also saying she sees how Caroline looks at Thomas. So she said, I see you, Caroline. I see it's not just the love that you see that's shown from Thomas to the baby. You're actually looking like you could probably fit into that whole scenario that he's trying to put y'all in. You know what I'm saying? When he keep dropping hints that he wish he had a family like his dad with a wife like Caroline and a baby like Douglas. You know what I'm saying? He's been dropping hints. He in a sense, he wished, he hoped that was his family that he could capture. Now it's all up in the air. Yes, he can capture you because you've been thinking about the same thing, Caroline. You've been looking a little too hard and a little too long at Thomas as well. So of course, Katie said you're gonna have a connection because that's your baby's daddy. Okay, so don't fight the funk now. Don't fight the funk. So anyway, we go back to Thomas and Ridge. Thomas is trying to play nice with his father, but he's letting him know, look, Dad, you are the grandfather. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not assume that you're the father because you're not legally. Douglas is my son. It doesn't matter that I betrayed you. I had sex with your then ex-fiance, but now wife. Still, that was in the past. You weren't with her. We had that one night. My sperm ejaculated in her. She got pregnant. It's my child. That's your grandchild, Dad. Don't get it twisted. That may be your wife, Caroline, but that is my child that she bore into this world. Okay? She carried for 9 months. She bore him in the world. That he's a forester. You're right. However, he's my child, not yours. So we go to commercial. We come back from commercial. And we're with Caroline and Katie again. Caroline doesn't want to talk with Katie anymore about her feelings for Thomas. That's another can of worms. But she know Katie is hitting close to home when it has that subject written all over it. She has fallen for Thomas because that's her baby daddy. And Katie's just really trying to figure out how it all happened, how it all transpired. I mean, come on now. He came over there that one night. Okay, your feelings were vulnerable. Okay, y'all had mixed alcohol and pills. Okay, I can see how the dynamics could have happened quickly. All right, okay. So anyway, we moved to Ridge and Thomas. Ridge is trying to MK Ultra Thomas. If y'all don't know what that means, look it up. MK Ultra. He's trying to do that on his son. He's trying to give him graphics about the baby and seeing all the good that could come out of it being Ridge's son versus it being Thomas's son. I mean, all the scandal would come out that he betrayed his father, he slept with his father's wife, all that shame, all that deceit, all that, negativity. But Ridge hadn't looked at how it would look bad on him too. First of all, he would lose the company. Then he would in turn lose the baby because it wasn't his to begin with. Then he would have the shame, the guilt, the disappointment, all of that. And then he would probably more than likely lose Caroline too. Okay? So the damage is so insurmountable on your side, Ridge, than it is on Thomas's. Okay? Get it? Got it? Good. So don't be trying to MK Archer that boy. He know what he doing. Keep the faith for Thomas. Get your baby and get the hell on. Even if you leave the state of California and get a lawyer to that you have half and half custody. Okay, that's how we would do it. But anyway, Liam is remembering all the good times with Steffi. We're back on him. He's at the beach house. He's just, remembering when they were married. He just remembering all the good stuff. But he don't remember when he came in that bedroom and saw his brother Wyatt and Steffi up in bed. Even though it's a platonic situation, nothing happened. They just got in the bed with each other and fell asleep. And he was sitting there looking at him in a chair. Okay, so I'm like, come on, everything wasn't peaches and roses and creams. Okay, get it together, Liam. Then we have Steffi. She's walked into the house and she's watching him going down memory lane. In other words, she don't know what he's really thinking about, but I think she has a feeling she knows he's thinking about her. So then Liam notices that she is there, and a smile comes on his face, like, okay, we had that connection again. That's why you're here. So we go to a commercial. We come back for commercial. We're still on Liam and Steffi. Liam is asking Steffi that Liam is telling Steffi that Quinn had came over. She's asking, like, how are you still together? Because I know you could have had a connection on her. You could have went off on her, beat her up, put her in jail, whatever. Why none of this transpired? He said he ain't got time for all that. He knows she's harmless. Yes, she's still in love with him, but he don't know that poses a threat. Even if Stephanie tried to say, okay, I'm going to give wide up and I'm going to go with you, that would bring that woman out and she'll be out. Oh, she'll be hell on wheels, honey. You wouldn't be able to control her rage on you, and then both you and Steph will be in trouble. Okay? And you know when I say trouble, how she can handle you. Okay, Liam? So you better be pretty much walking a tight line, had a tight line. But anyway, we go from that situation of talking, and Liam just says, we keep gravitating back to each other. We keep pulling. You keep pulling me back. You keep, even though I was stuck with Queen, I still knew that somebody else needed me, wanted me, longing for me, and it was you, Steffi. Okay, so I'm asking you, you need to just leave Liam, leave him. Get the tattoo reversed. Take it off your finger. Okay, leave Wyatt. Come back home to me. And she's just looking at him like she's crazy. And I'm like, Steffi, haven't we told you anything? Haven't Bill set up and gave you the 411 and the 911 on what you need to do? Whew. But anyway, we go back to Caroline. Caroline is remembering the good and the bad of Loving Ridge and Thomas, and her baby's in the middle. Okay? That's a Bermuda Triangle waiting to just unhinge itself. Then we go to Thomas and Caroline. Thomas is asking why is she just knowing about this. I'm sorry, we go to Thomas and Ridge. He's just asking, why was he just told now? The baby's almost 5 months old. Why am I just being told now? What's the big secret? What's going to be taking place now? He said, honey, if it wasn't for just recent events, you never would have known about the situation. Honey, it's like Thomas could have picked up his shoe, put it on his hand, and just put the weapon on his daddy's head, okay? Because he was too fit to be tied. When his daddy told him that crap, he said, okay, I know you are crazy. I'm going to have to do something. It's got to be detrimental to somebody's health, but something will be done because you're not taking my baby, and I might even get your wife at the end, you punk of a dad. But anyway, that's all I have, guys, for The Bold and the Beautiful. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Gave me my entertainment life, as I can say, between Bill trying to get Steffi straightened out that she cannot have her cake and eat it too, between the two boys fighting over Steffi, and they know only one person is going to win. But how it is, I would leave her alone. Hell, just divorce her, wife, go get you somebody else, Liam, go get you somebody else. Because a woman is just a tragedy waiting to happen, or walking tragedy, pretty much. Because she ought to know she cannot have her cake and eat it too. I mean, really, Steffi, really. Okay, and then we have Caroline trying to come to grips with her baby daddy, as well as her the man she chose to spend the life of her the rest of her life with. Ooh, I'm getting tongue twisted, y'all. But anyway, that's where we are. That was The Bold and the Beautiful for Monday, May 9th, 2016. I hope you all have a lovely women out there had a lovely Mother's Day. I did. It was very nice and pleasant. But anyway, I will see you tomorrow for more Bold and the Beautiful. May 10th, Tuesday, airing at 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, which is my time. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you, and bye-bye.